Hello everyone, my name is Hana Amelia Dania from class 4B, and the last numbers to the ID 66. And here I will promote a book entitled Teaching English Language by Judy Haynes and Debbie Zakarian. This book perfect for ESL teachers, provide a specific guidance for teaching English to non-native students, including techniques for teaching vocabulary, reading comprehension, and writing. In addition to prospective teacher and education student, a useful research for those preparing to become teachers, it provides the theoretical and practical basis needed to teach ELLs. The book comes with evidences containing suggested verbs for language learning objective lesson, modification, word set, a home language survey, a glossary of important terms, and a bibliography. This book consists of 9 chapters. The chapter 1, Creating ELL-friendly learning environment, and this chapter discusses how to create a supportive learning environment for ELLs, including classroom setting and conducive atmosphere. Chapter 2, Lesson Planning to ensure optimal enjoyment of ELLs. This chapter focuses on lesson planning that ensures optimal enjoyment of ELLs in every classroom activity. Chapter 3, Small Group Work and ELLs outlines the importance of small group work and strategy to engage ELLs in small group activity. The chapter 4, Content Vocabulary Instruction for ELLs, describe effective method for teaching content vocabulary to ELLs. Chapter 5, Reading Comprehension Instruction for ELLs. This chapter provides a strategy to improve reading comprehension among ELLs. Chapter 6, Writing Instruction for ELLs, converts effective techniques for teaching writing to ELLs. Chapter 7, Homework and Assessment for ELLs, discuss how to modify homework and assessment to suit the need of ELLs. Chapter 8, Communicating Effectively with Parents of ELLs, provides guidelines for communicating effectively with parents of ELLs from different cultures. And the last chapter, Effective ELL Instruction Action, provides concrete example of lessons that have been modified for ELLs across grade level and subject. And the chapter 1, Creating ELL Friendly Learning Environment, this chapter discusses how to create a supportive learning environment for ELLs. The author highlights the importance of creating an inclusive and welcoming classroom for ELLS, including strategy for the physical arrangement of the classroom and the use of visual material and atmosphere that support interactive learning. Chapter 2 Lesson Planning to ensure optimal engagement of ELLS. The author emphasizes the importance of lesson planning that ensure optimal engagement of ELLS, and this chapter includes techniques for customizing learning objectives and create activities to match the need and language proficiency level of ELLS. And chapter 3 Small group work and ELLS. This chapter highlights the benefit of small group work for ELLS. The author provides a strategy for organizing effective and inclusive small group work so that ELLS can better participate in learning through interaction and collaboration. Chapter 4 Content Vocabulary Introduction for ELLS. In this chapter, the author describes effective vocabulary teaching method for ELLS. They emphasize the importance of teaching content vocabulary in different subjects with techniques such as the use of image, visual context, and practical activities to reinforce vocabulary learning. And chapter 5 Reading Comprehension Introduction for ELLS. This chapter provides strategy to improve reading comprehension among ELLS. The author highlights guide reading techniques, the use of modified text, and reading comprehension activities that can help ELLS understand academic text better. Chapter 6 Writing Instruction for ELLS. The author outlines effective techniques for teaching writing to ELLS. The chapter includes approaches such as collaborative writing, the use of writing outlines, and constructive feedback to help ELLS develop their academic writing skill. And chapter 7 Homework and Assessment for ELLS. This chapter discusses how modify homework and assessment to suit the need of ELLS. The author emphasizing the importance of providing accessible and relevant assessment, as well as fair and inclusive assessment strategy to measure the progress of ELLS. Chapter 8 Communicating effectively with parents of ELLS. The author provides guidance for communicating effectively with parents of ELLS. The chapter highlights the importance of clear and culturally sensitive communication as well as strategy to engage parents in their child education despite language barrier. And the last chapter, Effective ELL Intrusion in Action. This chapter presents real-life example of lessons that have been modified for ELLS across different grade level and subject. The author saw how their recommendation can be put into practice to improve learning outcomes for ELLS. In addition, the book also features an appendix and a glossary with several useful appendices, including suggest verb, list for language learning objective, listen modification, worksheet, a home language survey, and a glossary of important terms for new tool teaching ELLS. Overall, this book is a comprehensive and practical research for anyone involved in the education of ELLS, from novice to experienced teacher, as well as school administration and policymakers. This book helps to ensure that ELLS not only learns English but also success in other academic subjects. Why I recommend this book is because emphasizes the importance of creating an inclusive and supportive learning environment for ELLS. It confers ways to ensure that all students, regardless of their language level, can fully participate in classroom activity and feel welcome. Thank you very much for attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.